Ronnie, are you able or willing to assess that performance and how good it was?
I'd rather just maybe wait 24 hours and digest it, and then maybe give some sort of verdict on it. I'm a bit shocked at the moment.
Well, I mean, we won't be here in 24 hours, so it'd be helpful if we get some kind of insight into how well you think you played.
Well, no, I'm just happy to be here, happy to be in Sheffield, looking forward to my exhibitions in May. 3 nights in the UK, got 1 in Slovenia, 4 in Germany against Selby, so my game's in good shape for that, so I'm happy for that.
But unwilling to talk about this match here?
No, I'm not saying I'm unwilling. I just rather talk about some of the things that I want to talk about.
But you're a 5-time world champion here at the World Snooker Championship, not talking about the World Snooker Championship, which would seem a bit odd to some people.
Well, it can seem odd, but I feel like I have a responsibility to the fans that come to support me, and they obviously want to see me do really well, and it's important that I keep focused, keep professional, keep myself out of trouble, just try and come and do a job, and it's all about business. I love to play, wherever it is, exhibitions, tournaments, practice. It's obviously extra special at the Crucible, but I think the most important thing is that that I can be in the right frame of mind, because my fans have supported me for 25 years and they'll continue to support me, but I feel like some loyalty towards them, and they're the most important people in my career, and my sponsors and the people that have supported me, so I think it's important that I just stay out of trouble.
But you've always got on well we've always got on okay, haven't we?
Yeah, no, I have no problem with the press, but sometimes I obviously say things that I shouldn't say, and I'll get myself in hot bother, and I'll get a letter through saying that I need to respond in 14 days, a day before a tournament. And to be fair, it kind of messed up my last 3 or 4 tournaments. I didn't win a match really, and I just thought, what, it's not fair on my fans, it's not fair on the people that have invested in me, and I don't really think I've done a lot wrong. I think so I think it's important now for the rest of my career that I just stay
focused. Has that not been dealt with now, though? Correct me if I'm wrong, I thought that was all done and dusted now.
Yeah, I just don't want it to happen again, because it cost me 3 tournaments, and I'd rather not, and I've got people dealing with it. I've got some good lawyers that have got, making sure that I'm okay, but, I don't really want to talk about anything other than just, that I'm happy to be playing, I'm enjoying the game, and I think that's great in itself,
That's absolutely understandable.
Yeah.
Loyalty to your fans and the business.
Yeah.
In terms of, you talk about your responsibilities, is there not a part of you who feels a responsibility to work with the media to help us report on the sport that has given you such a good living?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't feel like I have, I've tried that, and it just gets me in trouble. So I'd rather let my snooker do
Not always.
I'd rather let my snooker do the talking. That's the most important thing. I think the fans have supported me a lot, and like I said, I don't want to keep repeating myself. I think that they deserve 100% Ronnie O'Sullivan, not one that's 50-40%, and his mind's not right. So I have a great relationship with the press, and I always will, because I'm an honest type of guy. But I think you would appreciate that. I need to be in the right frame of mind to at least have a chance of winning any matches here. So I think it's important, and a part of being a professional is managing the mind, managing the emotions, managing a lot of stuff that goes on off the table, and sometimes you have to be smart, and and the most important thing for me is to play and enjoy the game, and I don't want anything to get in the way of that.
Okay, final one from me then on that. The fire to win a 6th one of these, how strongly is that still burning inside you?
I think I'm at a different phase now, whereas I like to play for the fans. I like to play because I get a kick out of it, but it's more important now for me is just to entertain. For me, to come out here and play and to put on good performances. That's the most important thing. I think I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I've won 5 Worlds, 7 Masters, 5 UKs, I think. 1 behind Hendry on the all-time list of the majors. So, I don't think another World's going to make a massive difference. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to win another World, but for me it's more about working with people that I enjoy working with, entertaining the fans, just getting some satisfaction from playing with freedom, if you like. And working with some really fantastic people. I've got some good things going on in China, so I hope to spend much more time in China. and just sort of broadening my horizons really. But snooker's what comes easy and natural to me, and I think if I didn't kind of show up to the events, I'd feel like I'm shortchanging the people that have invested in me. So it's a very fine line, and you just have to get the balance right. But as long as I keep turning up playing, I think that just showing up's the most important thing for me in my career. And if I can put on a few good performances, then that's a bonus.
That's good for me. Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Ronnie, what are your thoughts on the decision to award a wild card to Jimmy White for the next 2 seasons?
Yeah, I think it's great. Very good for Jimmy.
He's a good pal of yours, so you must be really pleased with that too.
I'm pleased if Jimmy's pleased.
Ronnie, I spoke to Barry last week, and he said your behaviour was becoming a little bit embarrassing in press conferences. How do you react to that? Do you not see us in that way? And what's it say to Barry?
I phoned Barry up 4 weeks ago and I said, look, Barry, I'm done, mate. I'm done with all you and your board of people. And I've got a very good friend of mine who said, look, just let my lawyers deal with it. And I won't get involved with it no more, because I'm not being bullied. I'm not being, people doing that to me ever again. I'm not. And I'm just fortunate I've got a very good friend who has very, very good lawyers, and they've got my back. And I just want to play. I just want to have fun. I like Barry, but I'm not being intimidated or bullied anymore.
Can I ask you, obviously with the Masters, was it the fact that was upset you so much and the tipping point in this, was it the fact that you felt that it took the gloss off what was a very special moment?
It just ruined me for my next 3 or 4 tournaments really. It's disappointing because I put a lot of work in, and then 3 or 4 tournaments were like big build up for this event. So to me, to go in there with all that on my head, having to go and see lawyers, having to fight off something that I thought I shouldn't have had to fight off, and I've had it for 5, 6, 7 years, and I'm just done with it. And they pushed me a little bit too far, and if I didn't have good lawyers to deal with it, I'd probably walk away, because I'm too old to be dealing with things like that. It's not that important. I can go and do Big Brother, I can go and do Celebrity Get Me, I can have a great life doing other stuff. This is something I do for love, but I'm not going to do it and have someone or people trying to intimidate me and bully me. You know what I mean? I'm just not having it. So, we're just, whatever they throw at me, I'm equipped to kind of come back, if you like, because I'm not living my life like that.
So there's no way back. There's no there's no sort of way that you can come to an agreement with World Snooker or any sort of step forward that would change this.
Listen, I'm just not prepared to put myself in a position where I'm in breach of the game. If I say something bad about the refs, if I say something bad about the players, if I say something bad about the venue, if I say something bad about there's so many things there. I'm just, I'm tarnishing the sport. I'm doing this. I'm like, what? Please just drop me out. I've done 25 years service to this game. I think I've given enough to the game. I think I've helped. I've done my bit. I don't need that. Not at 41. Drop me out. I don't need you. You probably don't need me. But I just want to enjoy my life, and I'm not putting up with someone thinking they can threaten and bully me. Ain't happening. So we'll just have to just be sensible, hopefully, and they can maybe relax a little bit and chill out, and just stop being so precious about everything. But I'm not prepared to put myself in that situation anymore. It's just not fair on my fans. Because they've supported me, and I just love to play, and I don't want to play with disciplinary hearings over me all the time. It's just, and the language can be quite threatening and intimidating, in some of these letters, and it's very unsettling for me, and I feel happy. I'm a happy guy.
Well, just a quick one on, you mentioned about, as I understand it, nothing is happening about the comments from the Masters about the... Well,
because I've got a lawyer on it, and they realise that I'm not just going to be bullied about it, and then they back off. So it takes that for them to think, hold on, we can't bully him. Yeah. But a lot of the, I'm just not prepared to be bullied anymore.
And I remember you sort of saying at the time, as a protest, you wanted to make a protest to the authorities. But do you think by sort of choosing to perhaps, not talk the way you openly do to us, because we were often the conduit to your fans, they often hear from you via us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it the right target?
What do you mean, right target?
The right target for the protest.
Listen, I play snooker. I love to play snooker. I'm all about having fun in my life. I've had the best year of my life, and it's because I've been doing my exhibitions. I've been doing my American show. I've done a book. I've worked with Eurosport. I've never been happier. Snooker is tough, but I do it because I love it, and I feel like it gives me something that nothing else gives me. But I need to be on peak condition, and my brain needs to be 100% focused, because I play with my heart. I can't play any other way. So I need to be in good position. I need to be in good frame of mind, and I owe it to my fans, and I owe it to snooker to just go there and do a job, and that's the most important thing. So I'm happy. I don't. I love my fans. I love everybody. I'm a loving guy. But I'm the type of guy that wants to go out there and just enjoy my game and play without having something lingering in the background. Do you know what I mean?
Ronnie, that reaction at the end, was that joy, relief? We don't see.
Relief.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie.
Betfred, celebrating 40 years of history at the Crucible.